All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Aesop Grim, Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of essentially, I guess, what's a blind playthrough of Oblivion Remastered in 2025. So I kind of want to give you a heads up. I'll let you know if it happens or not, but I need to explain something early on just so you guys know what's coming. Normally, it very much appeals to me to do a blind playthrough because you get all the reactions, right? But I also need a game that I can play in the background while I'm listening to podcasts and news and stuff, because that's kind of a big part of my life. Currently, I really only have 2 games I can do that with, and one of them I'm recording a blind playthrough on. So the 2 games are World of Warcraft. I can go farming and listen to news in the background, but I'm also in a guild where I can get interrupted and stuff. Red Dead 2 is a pretty good option. I can always go hunting or maybe go gather materials for the camp or something like that, and then back brief my audience that this is what I did. It's not like I'm doing a mission, right? But on the off chance, and I do think it's an off chance, that I end up creating a second offline playthrough for this game for me to just kind of hang out and chill while I'm listening to stuff in a non-recorded environment, then I will let you guys know, because the thought has crossed my mind. But so far I haven't done that, and I would prefer to preserve the blind playthrough experience where I run into stuff that's like either I'm surprised by it or I had forgotten about it, that kind of a thing. Okay, we're at 2 minutes. I think I did pretty good there for how I am with verbiage of giving an explanation. We are in, according to the save file, what's called the Sanctum. So we're trying to get out of the tunnels and escape the Imperial City. I started to say Emerald City. and move on. The Emperor was just assassinated, and we have been given orders to find somebody. Who are we supposed to be finding? I think if I hit J, no, that won't do it. I have to find my quest log. Quest. Deliver the amulet. I should take the amulet of kings to Joffrey. That's right. At Waynon Priory near the city of Chorral. Okay, that's right. I remember that. I witnessed the Emperor Uriel Septim's assassination. Before he died, the Emperor gave me the Amulet of Kings. He told me to take it to someone named Joffrey, and that Joffrey would know how to find his last surviving son. He warned that the assassins were in the service of the Lord of Destruction. Okay, sorry, I had to mute Mike there, so we had a pause. Let's see, Boris, one of the Emperor's bodyguards, told me that Joffrey was the head of the Blades, an order of knights sworn to protect the emperors. I kind of like this, how they're giving you this sort of diary version on a quest. I should take the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey at Waynon Priory near the city of Chorral or Chorral. I can't remember how it's pronounced. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and continue forward then. We are a Woodelf Assassin, guys. So we're going to be like stealth archer with blade support and light magic support, mostly through the illusion school. You opened the door with Boris' key. Okay. Sewers, it looks like. Yeah, that's right. He said that it was going to have some baddies in it. We'd have to get through that. All right, so we exit into the sewers. And I am in sneak mode. Can hear him. Must be down that way. I think that red triangle on the compass indicates that there's an enemy out there. Yeah, I don't see anything down here. Let's drop off this edge. Pretty silent fall. I respect it. Nice to be a wood elf. Oh. Well, that worked well. So I take it that red marker is actually our objective, and it says we're like 79 footsteps away from it. Oh, hello. Sneak attack for 3 times damage. It looked like it killed him. I assume that it did. Yes. Also, we're going to be leveling that alchemy up. Oh, hello. Okay, so I'm kind of at my max weight. I guess I could carry a few things. I'm at 141 and 150. Nah, that's awful close. I'd rather not. I suppose we'll search him to get our arrow back at least. Oh, they eat the rats. Okay, that makes sense, actually. I have a very hard time leaving potential loot back. Oh, look at that silver nugget. And we want that garlic, because that's gonna help with alchemy. I'm sure it will. Boys, I can't tell you, like, it's nice to be back in Tamriel, man, an Elder Scrolls game. It's I haven't played for a while. A lot of it's because getting Skyrim loaded up is, well, it's not even half the bear it used to be, but it's still, you know, kind of an endeavor. Because nobody's going to play vanilla Skyrim, right? Maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to play vanilla Skyrim. Oh, hello. I will only play modded Skyrim. So that's going to take some setup. And so it's been a while. Okay, here we go. Some stairs. Up this way. But like all the way down to the art style, man. I know Bethesda's made some missteps. Sometimes they've pissed me off. I flat out boycotted Starfield. I know some of you will think that that's absolutely silly, and some of you will just consider me a bigot for it because it was for exactly the reason you're probably suspecting. Yeah, that trans stuff. I'm not down with that. Not when you're talking about like if you're an adult, hey man, more power to you. You live your life. I've mentioned before, I spent 20 years willing to die for people to have the right to choose. That's a real serious conviction for me. But when you start getting into the area of messing with kids, which most video games are geared towards kids, I'm sort of the exception. Gen X is about the first generation to have adults who play video games in a wide amount, like a large sample size. But most of these games, they're geared towards kids, and I just feel like there's this huge surge to introduce sex and grooming and gender dysphoria to our kids. I think there's been an absolute orchestrated effort to load these kids up with mental illness and make them question things that they never really should have questioned. They've got enough things to be questioning. You know, I think it's the worst kind of people that are endeavoring to make that happen. So yeah, I boycotted that game. Before exiting the sewers, you may revise your character. Okay, I edit identity. That's probably talking about gender. I don't know. Remember, this started with body 1, body 2. I got a mod for that. I don't play with that. Edit birth sign, edit class. We're good to go. So we're gonna finish. Apprentice of Light Armor has it degrade normally. Okay, so the higher up you get, the slower it degrades. Well, this is taking quite a long time to level. I hope we don't crash. I said a long time to level. I meant a long time to load up. See, you can hear the music pop in every now and then. That makes me nervous. See. Okay, we're getting a little bit more. Okay, things are turning there at the bottom right. Okay, we did not crash. That took quite a lot, though. Well, we're out in the actual world. This is where we need to be looking at FPS. It's already dropped to 40. So I'm going to be proactive here and take a look at what we can do. Motion blur is off. Screen space is on. Quality level ultra. View distance. Maybe knock that down to high. Effects quality can go to high. Foliage quality, I think actually can be medium. I'll leave shadow at ultra. Well, you know what? Kind of want to go high on that one also. Global illumination, we'll try ultra for now. Texture quality, we'll leave that. Reflection quality, I'm not terribly concerned about this. I'm going to try medium. And we may bounce it up to high, but I just really don't know how much I'll even notice this. We'll try ultra for post-processing. Hair quality, I think I'm going to knock that down to high. Cloth quality can stay, I think, maybe at ultra. I don't know. Let's drop it to high and see how that works. Let's stick with the software ray tracing. And I think we're good to go. Everything else here seems to be about where I want it. We're going to apply those changes by pressing F. And that bounced me up to 50, but whenever I move... red arrow on your compass shows the direction of Wayne Priory. You can walk there by following your compass, or open your world map to travel there directly. Or you can set off in any direction and begin exploring the world on your own. Good luck. Whenever I spin, we drop down to like 45 frames per second at worst. That seems pretty decent. Okay, Wayne and Priority is off this way. And I want to sell everything I got on me. You know what? How do I mark this place? Do I need to? No, we just need to come back here. Because I have all kinds of stuff in these tunnels that I can come back and ferret. I can mule it back to a, go back and forth between a sell point and... Oh, you know what? I heard that, Oh. I get him? Yeah. I heard that vendors having gold on them can be a problem. There's like a mod out for it, so I don't want to use the mod. I want to play the game with the limitations that it has in it and adapt to the limitations. Yeah, it looks pretty. Kind of an epic lightning storm going on out there. We're 1,300 steps away. Got another crab coming at me. Oh no, that's not a crab. Where are you at? Oh my goodness. Can I dodge? I keep wanting to dodge like in Elden Ring. Oh, he's winning. Got him. Okay. That was hard. Take all of them. Not over carrying. Not over encumbered. That's good. Okay, do I have Do I have like restoration skills? Miscellaneous. Where's magic at? Here it is. Now we do. I want to make this number 3, I guess, for right now. Did it not take? Magic. 3. I think that time it worked. I was wrong. How do I... okay, I have forgotten how to do this. Magic. No. Well, son of a bee. Maybe I haven't learned it yet. Why is it in my book then? Show shortcuts. Oh, I just accidentally put it on number 1. Huh. Well, this is aggravating. Oh, there's something silly I'm not doing right here. What if I load you up? Can I put you on 3? Test a different spell. Oh, it's because I have to use my magic key, which is C. This is not something you put on the weapon wheel. Magic. Enter. Okay. Escape. There we go. Okay, so we're off this way. I guess we'll swim across. I'm sure these waters are fraught with danger. Hopefully we don't get got by anything real nasty. Holy smokes. We have already found something to explore. Imperial's... Oh, it's the, it's another entrance into the sewers, or perhaps it's where I came out. I don't think so. I came out over there, I thought. But anyway, nice to know. We're gonna press on. Uh-oh. Some stutters. Okay. So, I have the mod engine tweaks up. You still get the stutters, but it recovers from it quicker. I'm expecting that this game will... That's a known problem. And I'm expecting that this game will, friend or foe, will patch it. I want to leave that alone, guys. I want to get to my primary goal. Got deer. I guess we should be sprinting because I think you gain in acrobatics if you sprint and jump. Yeah, acrobatics increased to 16. Let me try. Oh, something's on its way. Oh. Oh, come on, man. That's bad. There. You're eating up my arrows. Take everything. There we go. Let me try just sprinting and see if that increases acrobatics as well. Or if it's really jumping. Oh, it's an awful lot of stutter. I'm not thrilled about that. Hey, is that knife better? Because we have a rusted dagger. That does 2 damage. Rusty iron dagger does 2. Sure, we're using that. And then where's that knife at? I guess that is the knife that I just picked up. But just the fact that it doesn't say rusty on it makes me think it's better. Yeah, okay. Continuing on. Again? There's so many of you guys. What is this place? You think it's a haunted fort? Or just ruins? Fort Empire. That sounds exceptionally uncreative. You are the Empire and you named it Fort Empire. Shouldn't it be called like Fort Septim or something like that? Septimus? Another... Oh no! I do not trust you, Black Rat. Alright, now let's just try jumping. Okay, jumping does it. So we gotta jump everywhere we go. I think we can pick you. Yeah. Yep. Alright. What about these? Probably not. Nope. Oh man, I thought I had that mod loaded up that changed the animation for sprinting. Maybe it's not working. Or there possibly is a prereq I need. Because I don't think I have the script mod loaded up, and maybe it requires that. It didn't tell me that it did. I'll have to take another look at that. So, there's enough people that complained about this being kind of a brown palette when it comes to the colors, and they wanted, I guess the original was more vibrant and lush, and that's what they wanted. So there's mods out for that. But I kind of like, I've always kind of been a fan of brown palettes. Yeah, you know what? We're going to have to turn things down. Some of the stuttering is happening because we're at 30 FPS. Because I think it makes things look more realistic. It's one of those lighting things that creates a more realistic look. What else can I turn down here? Global illumination can go down. I might have to do a baseline of high instead of ultra. Okay. And post-processing down to high. F to accept. Let's try that. Acrobats level up again. Acrobatics. We are in a cemetery. Deliver the amulet. Okay, I've arrived at Wayne Priory. Now I must take the amulet of kings to Joffrey. Let's do it. So, this is like where monks hang out. A priory. The female version would be a convent, I guess. Okay, that loaded up a lot faster.
Yes? Can I help you?
Prior Maberel, nice to meet you. I am Aesop. And I must speak to Joffrey.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
How kind of you. That was easier than I expected. Brother Piner, might as well.
Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Wayne Priory, a monastery. Can I help you?
Nice teeth. Let's just start finding out about stuff.
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. Oh, what next?
Wow, really? A priest was murdered on an altar?
Oh, yes. He'll be in the priory house somewhere.
Thank you, sir.
We are a monastic order devoted to divine Talos, who was the mortal Tiber Septim, the founder of the Empire.
Okay.
Like members of my order, the Blades are devoted to the divine Talos. We honor them for their dedication and devotion.
All right, excellent. Nice to have met you.
Like members of my order, the Blades are devoted to the divine Talos.
That's not what I meant to do. I need to exit. What's this about? Persuade. In each attempt to persuade, you must admire, boast, joke, and coerce. Each of these actions raises or lowers the character's disposition. Do not take too long, because the character's disposition is steadily falling. Okay, I actually don't want to do this. We have a terrible personality. When you hover over each possible action, the character's face shows their reaction to it. Oh, that's neat. It can be love, like, dislike, or hate. Their disposition increases if you select a loved or liked action, and decreases if you select a disliked or hated action. The potential gain or loss for each action is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is. Try to select fuller wedges when they are aligned with actions the person likes. Try to select emptied wedges when they are aligned with actions he doesn't like.
Make it quick.
I actually don't want to engage in that.
Farewell.
I'm going to go back. Okay. Maybe later in the game. Eventually. I think just by selling stuff, it affects our personality. Like, we get upticks for that. Hello, Joffrey.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
Nice to meet you. The Emperor sent me to find
Emperor
you.
Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
Oh, word travels fast. Man.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings.
Indeed it is.
Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
I think we would want to know this one first.
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Not anymore. That shiznit has broken through.
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Okay.
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Oh, we got a lot of stuff to find out about.
It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move.
Figure. Okay.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
I don't know if we'll find anything we need. No. Maybe. Yes. Yes. Okay, well, there is some nice stuff here, and you can sell all of this, so maybe we come back. You are over encumbered. Okay, once again, I would love to be able to transfer. I just can't. Alright, well, we'll have to drop some things then. How much am I over encumbered by? First, let's put on our new armor. Okay, currently wearing rough leather boots, which looks like it's one armor. These things are equal, they're just different. So let me try putting this on. Well, I don't see any difference at all. Well, we can at least put the leather greaves on. We can put the leather boots on. And then I guess I might as well match that up here with leather cuirass and we'll sell the other stuff. Okay, we're going to drop this shield. Actually, we're going to go by weight. I suppose we're going to drop these things here. What am I at? 177 of 150. Shift left click. $63. 60. 58. Oh, there's got to be weapons also. I need 6 pounds, like 7 pounds gun. Here, we'll drop this club. Okay. I hate to leave. That's money. That's all money on the ground. I have a really hard time with that. All right, well, let's keep
Your
talking
first
to him.
priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here. One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
Oh man, that's too bad. So, Boris is a concern point because he's very talented.
The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
Oh, wow. So this is going to have kind of a profound effect on the psyche of the people.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
Okay.
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here. The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
Okay.
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
Oh, okay. So the vast majority of this chapter is kind of clandestine, behind the scenes stuff.
I don't have much here at hand, but you're welcome to anything you need from my chest. Prior Maberel and Brother Piner may also be able to help. You should speak to them about it if you haven't already.
Okay, we can
Waste
exit.
no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
So we're off to Kvatch. And might as well see if he has anything else to offer.
Please. Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my Blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you.
Thank you, brother. The warp in the west added. Okay.
Bye.
Is that going to give me a skill point? I don't know what that is. Miscellaneous. Okay, the warp in the west. What happened here? Third era 417. So this is going over the state of the blades, it looks like. Plenty of stuff to read there. We're not going to do it. As a matter of fact, let's do this, because maybe you want to read it. Okay, so there's pause number 1. Pause number 2. Pause number 3. Pause number 4. Pause number 5. Pause 6. Pause 7. Pause 8. Pause 9. Pause 10. Pause 11. And pause 12. Okay. I didn't notice anything that said that we leveled up in anything. Block. Okay, block increased to 7. I figured we learned something.
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables.
Alright, that's a generous offer, thank you. Yeah. Yeah,
Go
okay,
with
so
Talos' blessings.
we've got a
Do
horse.
not fail.
Very kind of you, sir. So yeah, the characters are goofy looking, and they kept that from the original. Gotta remember, this game really, one of the central things it's playing off of is nostalgia, so these things became beloved characteristics.
Hello. I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Waynon Priory. Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call for smith work around here in any case. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now.
Am I over encumbered? No. Yes! Darn it. Okay, we gotta drop something else. I don't want to drop the repair hammer. I'd rather like to keep that. We need like 1 pound. Here, drop this bone. There we go. Okay. We don't want to take that. That would be theft. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Hey, what's going on? There we go. Painted horse. Well, let's look at the map. We gotta go to Kvatch. So I suppose we want to go left, then head south, and it'll take us through Skingrad also. We need to sell stuff. I think Kvatch is as far as I got whenever I played this game back in the day. Because I do remember talking to Brother Martin. And I want to say I entered into the first Oblivion gate in that same town. I'm not sure. It's like there's a cutscene or something. But I'm having to remember way far back to a game that I didn't play very much. We going the right way? We are not. What's up, horsey? You must, this is weird. I think the road, yep, the road's right here. Okay, so we're headed east. And yes, now we're headed south. Well, it's kind of still going east. Fort Ash. This seems like a good place for an ambush. Okay, we did not run into thieves. I'm surprised. Ooh, 20 FPS, guys. Oh, boy, man. How much am I going to have to turn my settings down?
What's that?
Oh, we're not going to stop to find out about those fine people. Friend or foe? Quite well armored. One of these days, we will slay all of you before you had the chance to even think, oh, I messed up. Because we're a wood elf. We're not really nice. Not known for being kind-hearted people, and deeply unforgiving. I can't remember how that line goes fully in Elden Ring. Uh-oh. This horse is terrible. Port Virtue. Going to be coming up to a spot where we need to make a right. Clavicus Vial, I know that name. From Skyrim. Friend or foe? You look like just somebody. Yes, okay. Like a patrolman, to be honest. It's like part of the Imperial policekeeping forces or something. Okay, we're going the right way. So we're trying to get to Skingrad to, sell money. Oh, sure enough, my video is reading coding overloaded. And that's because the settings are too high. I don't think I can run this thing. We're gonna try dumbing this down like a farting lot. Really? Maybe hair can go to low. "30 FPS? You're effing kidding me. Am I able to do a playthrough on this game? I have questions. I might not have the machine to run this, guys. We may have to cancel this. I mean, I have a 3060 Ti. It's not the best, but it's not trash. Oh, Wolf. Look at this. Kind of unplayable. I did hear that the game was not very well optimized, so it might get patched later. But I am not feeling great about this. I'm thinking we may have to cancel this playthrough. That's just me being honest. I don't want to play on garbage settings. Right now, I just want to get to Kvetch. We're kind of towards the end of this episode. And I want to sell stuff. I don't even necessarily need to talk to Martin yet.
Who's there?
Not anybody that wants to mess with you. I said Kvetch, I meant Skingrad. Did I go the right way? Yes. So that's Skingrad right there. I'm truly disappointed, man. I paid $60 for this game. I'm going to look up on YouTube to see if there's any other optimization videos that I could maybe try out. But I already tried one and it made the game look like absolute trash. And I'm not willing to do a playthrough on a game that looks like trash, so either I can find a way for my machine to run it at decent settings, or we're not playing this game. And I really apologize, but that's the way that it is. And I'll be forever pissed at Bethesda because I just spent $60 for farting nothing. That's an in the heat of the moment feeling. My actual feeling is that something will happen. Optimized graphics will be released that you can download as a mod, or it's something like that. But I'm being real whenever I say we may have to just kind of wait. I may have to put this series on pause and give this sucker like a month. I'll do some research online and see how people are feeling about it. That's the wrong way to put it. People feel great about it. I'll do some research online to see if anybody else is running into the problems I'm having. The frame rate in the cities is fantastic. It's out in the open world where things suck. That was a garbage experience. I would rate this game an F based on that. Westgate. Are there no vendors? Okay, Chapel. Shamir, Tamika, Bernadette, Glarthiers, Surly, Two Sister Lodge, Sam the Baker. Maybe this is not a game that you collect loot to make money in. I didn't see... Maybe I only take what I need. I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose of having anything as a thief class, which I am not, but the thief class exists.
What's this about?
You want. These look like shops. Hammer and tongs. Oh, hello.
Not so loud, please. What a headache I've got. I'm Agnet the Smith. The Pickled, they call me. Sure wish I was pickled right now.
Right. Any rumors?
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones for it.
What about Skingrad?
Well, the local wine is great. It isn't cheap. But I don't bother with beer or ale anymore. And for a Nord, that's saying something.
Oh no. Another single woman, drowning herself in the bottom of a wine bottle. Repair, bartering. Guess bartering.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Okay, well, how do I sell? Agnet, Aesop. Okay, when did I get a flawed ruby? I don't remember picking that up. Sell? For 10 gold, yes. So we gotta do one by one, huh? 4 gold.
You got a great deal there.
I did? I am selling, right? Okay, I remember picking up 63 gold, not
Excellent
bad.
bargain.
Not bad. We'll keep the iron arrows as backups, keep the iron dagger, sell the iron mace. Oh, there's a knife. Oh, they don't sell for anything. These must be throwing blades. keep the leather. I guess I'll keep the lockpicks. I'm not an enchanter. Although I probably should be eventually, but we're gonna sell the Petty Soul Gem.
A good price for a good customer.
We'll sell the extra rusty iron bow. Oh wait, I've got a steel bow now. Well, whenever I see it, I want to confirm that I have it. Suppose I could hit the enter key? Yeah. Sapphire, 10 gold. Silver nugget, 5 gold. Keep the steel arrows? No. But I'll sell the rusty iron bow, so I'll have to hotkey the steel bow. I'll keep the torches, I suppose.
That's more than I would usually pay.
And I think that's it. I guess I'm at 176 gold. I'm not really sure. Yeah, septums. Okay.
Thank you for your business.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Oh, we should probably repair.
What do you want?
I want to repair.
Let's see what we've got here.
Okay, I don't need to. You have repaired all your gear. Okay.
Goodbye.
Come over here. Go to weapons. And the I want to equip the steel arrows. And you, I want to bring up shortcuts and make you slot number 2. Okay, guys, we're at 57 minutes. I'm a little bit pissed. Very, very discouraged and disappointed. But we're going to save this. New save. This should be your Thursday episode, so I will try to research this. For me, I'm recording it on Sunday. You're not going to see it until Thursday, so over the next few days, I should be able to find out some sort of solution. And if we end up canceling it or something, I'll put a quick 10-minute video up that explains everything, and we'll just kind of have to see how it goes. As I say, in the cities, underground, my frame rate is just killing it, man. I can play at ultra settings. Out in the open world is complete garbage and approaching unplayable. The recording is bad. My recording, I looked over, it was overloaded, which means that you guys probably got a lot of stutter there for a minute. And the stuttering is so bad that it's not something I'm willing to go through with. So I'll try to find out what the answer is and let you all know. It could just be a problem in certain areas, you know, I don't know. We'll find out though. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, and I'll see you in the next episode where this story continues.